My name is Boaz Carter, and welcome to another session of Facebook Live from us here at Tumoy TV Monday. We do this every Monday, and I'd like you to tune in, and I'd like you to be part of us. This video is a story about Kenyan tea. For those who are tuning in for the first time, I would say tune in every Monday. That's 7:30 a.m. Kenyan time. Your time zone could be a little different. Some of you may not know who Tumoy Teas and Just Tea is, and so I'll give you a very brief history. 5 years ago, we as a family were working on a tea project somewhere in the northwestern part of Kenya. And after around the same time, a group of Canadian family actually, with a few tea experts were in Kenya scouting for a tea project that would have impact on people. And so the latest visit, among many visits we've had with Just Tea that have visited Kenya, was a month ago. And in this visit we got Paul and Russ both from Just Tea visited us here, and we had a lot of discussions about tea. We did have a lot of discussions about tea and how tea has affected us. Yes. In these discussions, we discussed where we began, we discussed what we've achieved, and we discussed where we want to be. And so I thought I'd take you through these discussions. You'll be a part of us, and you'll see how you can be involved with us. As I said, our times were spent every day talking about tea, or spending time in tea fields, So I want us to take a figurative thought about tea and walk you through that in the month of May. For us, of course, for everybody, tea is just a drink, but if we look at it figuratively, if we avoid the literal meaning, to Tumoy Teas and Just Tea, what is tea? What are we doing? What are we doing about tea? What do we stand for? So let's take tea, and we've built an acronym from it that would really summarize most of our discussions and what we do. For us, tea is transformational leadership. We are engaging, discussing, and talking and working so hard to transform the tea sector in Kenya. Transform how the small-scale tea farmer views his crop, is paid for his crop, processes his crop, and stuff like that. And just to give you a sense of it, this year will be our 4th attendance of the World Tea Expo. And this is a big show that happens, May, June period in Las Vegas or California. A specialty tea expo. The beauty of this year's expo is not only a Tumoy Tea and Just Tea attending, but a whole Kenyan delegation is attending. But to give you a walk back, 4 years ago, nobody knew even about Kenyan tea. We were the only ones attending this expo. We were the only ones talking about Kenya. But we've done it consistently for 4 years. That there's a new leadership, a new thought on, specialty tea in Kenya. E for us is empowerment. If you visited Tumoy Teas, you would be, it's a whole different tea idea. It's about youth, women, empowering farmers, empowering Kenyan children to read and to know how to read. So it's empowerment for us. A is about advancing Kenya as a specialty tea producer. We mentioned the other day that we are saying now Kenya is the land of 1,000 teas, and ours is to advance these specialty teas. Many people didn't even know that Kenya is a tea producer, but really we are the 3rd largest tea producer, initially had been known for, black CTC or mass market teas, but we, partnering Tumoy Tea and Just Tea under the brand of Justeafarmers, are advancing Kenya as a specialty tea producer. So tea for us, as I say, transformational leadership in the Kenya tea industry, empowering the youth, the women, the farmers, children, and advancing this new specialty tea country. And so in the month of May, we'll continue with this tea series. And as you see, 7th May, tea, transformation, empowerment, and advancing that. But we will discuss tea from these figurative terms, steep, we'll steep love. I wouldn't want to walk you into the details of that, but just as a preview, we will steep love. We will brew goodness. We will brew goodness for our farmers, and we will infuse for the tea industry in Kenya. So, Justeafarmers, please, we ask you, for those who, this month I would rally you. If you know a tea merchant, if you know someone who would be going to Las Vegas for the World Tea Expo, tell them to check out Tumoy Teas and Just Tea to learn more about Kenyan tea, specialty tea, and most importantly, tune in every day, share this video with your friends, talk to them about tea, steep, brew, infuse. Work through the series. It's Monday for us, 7:30 in the morning. Just check your clock and see what time it is, wherever part of the world you are. Thank you. I would like to thank you so much for tuning in, and wish you a great week. Thank you.